Speaking of things that are cooked, 25 of the 43 monkeys that escaped the South Carolina research facility have been caught.
What? Oh.
What's up, guys? I'm Kale. I am in the tier 3, tier 2 scene, and I yap a lot, so.
Yo, I'm Dave.
Is that it?
That's it.
No other introduction. Okay. What's up, everyone? My name is Relic. I am the current coach for Team Mythic, and we are all here today to talk about some topics for the next episode of Retake.
Okay.
So, what actually are the topics?
It's just talking about like current events in the tier 3 scene, so it could be yapping probably about. I mean, we just had stage 3 OQ for challengers, so anything interesting from there? You
The
know?
ranked squad.
Rankers?
The
Rankers.
ranked squad made it through.
We got the rank squad, ranksters. We got non-verbal, and we got who was the third one? Winthrop. Did you all see the little video they posted on Twitter after they won against YDZ?
I did
Was that-
not watch it.
Was that their qualifying match? Which match was that?
No, it was like the round to get into the lower final for the qualifier match. I'm sad. I was rooting for YDZ, I'll be frank.
Well, was there anything like crazy in the video, or was it just like the fact that they beat YDZ?
I think I could have, maybe it wasn't against YDC, I could be misremembering it, but like I swear to God, one guy just got up off their chair and like ran, tackle hugged him, the person, I don't know. It was something like that, but hey, tier 1 Grand Champions type winning energy.
And maybe he just wanted to tackle someone. You never know.
I mean, it is a lot of energy in an official match.
Yeah.
What do we think, though? Do we like these three teams? Are they good? Are they bad? Who should have won? I think YDZ should have won. I'm not going to shut up about that for this. I'm not going to shut up about it.
I feel like, it's very interesting teams, and I'm excited to see what they all do and how they compare to the current teams and challengers. And that's all you'll get out of me, because give me work. Like, I can't say anything, so I...
Or how about this? How about this? Me and Dave are going to talk, and then we'll just base off information off the team's reactions, you know?
Oh, all right.
So if we hit something like really close to home, she'll let us know pretty much.
I'm gonna put a straight face like.
All right, let's get Kale's reaction on this. LeBron is gonna be running tier 2. Oh,
so it's not LeBron. Is it?
It's not LeBron. It's not LeBron.
Is it? Ooh, I was about to say a name I shouldn't have. Honestly, we don't want to get into this. Is it going to be Actually, we have no idea who's going to be. I doubt even Kale knows. Honestly, I mean, Fame. The Open Qualifier was supposed to have 3 spots originally, and then it went down to 2 because of the Blue Otter incident in Premiere. And then Blue Otter is also in Challengers now. From the last podcast, I don't think we mentioned that yet, or have we? I don't think so. Blue Otter's now in it, and then that took the Open Qualifier spots down from 3 to 2, which was unfortunate. But then something unfortunate came up suddenly with Fluffy Aimers suddenly getting kicked out, which I have no idea how that happened or what that means for all the players on Fluffy Aimers, because they were a good team, honestly. They were like XOR and stuff. But now they're nowhere to be seen, and because of that, we got Winthrop back, so that's cool. And non-verbal and rankers were guaranteed after they got into the grand finals of Offbase, which is really nice.
Too much fluff and not enough aim.
That's I don't think that's what happened. I would like some more fluff in life, honestly. Some like fucking good vibes, but you should call me a fish. I'm fish brain sometimes, honestly.
Wait, like Fisher? Wait, is this leaked? Is Relic going to Fisher?
No, I don't know anyone from Fisher. I do not know any from Fisher. Sorry. This is why I don't know anyone.
The disrespect.
No, it's not disrespect. It's me having
sitting right in front of you.
It's me having Dory at memory. Okay, it's not like. Actually, are we gonna get copyright strike because I said Dory? No, whatever.
Oh, we're cooked.
We'll just bleep it out.
People are gonna think you said something crazy because you said Dory.
And we haven't even. We've talked about Open Qualifier and it's already chopped. Oh my god, it's over.
Y'all think Neon should get nerfed?
I agree.
I do think Neon should get nerfed, and they actually confirmed Neon's getting nerfed, so that's cool.
Wait, what are they nerfing about her?
There was I don't know, but there was a Twitter post earlier today on the day that we're recording, the 11th of November, that fucking Neon, like, Riot devs want to nerf Neon, or at least, like, balance her a little bit. I don't know what they're gonna do, but
Did
it's
they start-
confirmed for
did-
9.11.
Did the developers like start to lose their ranked games finally? And that's why like
I mean, they
why
probably,
take this long? Did they see like Zekin finally and be like, yeah, nah, that just all ain't natural right there. No, I'm kidding.
I think it's for, maybe because of the end of Game Changers Champions, which is another thing we can
Yeah,
talk
I
about.
mean, they wouldn't do any like, if we're looking at a TO standpoint of it, they wouldn't do any big patch change before the end of everything, so it would make sense. But the casual gamer in me is saying, hmm.
I tried playing Neon a couple of days ago on Pearl. It did not go well. Every time I used my ultimate, they're 50 meters away.
Not everybody's born to be a Neon player.
I am not born to be a Neon player, but you know who is? That one person whose actual IGN is Neon before Neon came out.
I think I remember seeing the name.
Hmm.
Did he play OQ?
I think he did, actually. Whatever.
Did.
Let's get on
What a
Leo.
I'm pretty sure he still plays.
He
I
did.
like-
Yeah,
I like-
he was on Morbidly Obese. He was on Morbidly Obese for the
Yeah,
Open Qualifier.
I distinctly remember the account name.
Mhm.
So, how many of y'all just can't read the announcements, bro? Like, is it that hard? Like, why am I getting asked every 2 minutes? When does round of 128 start?
I mean, hey, people just want to be sure. It's like less of them being like dumb. It's more of them being concerned and not wanting to mess up. I may be just speaking for myself here, but
400 and something times. Somebody asked it, I answered, and another person asked the same question. And then when we didn't answer, they
I don't think.
and when I didn't answer, they added me. Like they acted me being like, "Can you answer this?" And I'm like,
I answered it already.
"Fine."
Sidebar. Oh
Anyways.
my
Alright, I'm blocked.
No, I don't know. That's like my only like sadness I have from challenges so far. Was like day one. I just like I was talking to Rap and he was like, I feel like you can tell that your mental has like gone downhill based on your responses to everyone in support channel. Because everyone's just asking like the same stuff. And I was like, you're so real for that. But it's okay, guys. It was fun. I had a fun time, so
Well, we actually do have the perfect segue. We talked about, well, we glossed over champions for Game Changers, but it is happening.
it is.
We got, from the time we're recording this, it's midway through the tournament. Some notable teams are out. FlyQuest Red is out now, because I don't know what happened with Sandra. I think she was sick or something, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it was Lace who subbed in, right?
Yeah, Lace stepped in.
Lace was doing pretty good, honestly, but it's just a shame that it was so last second. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
My pick'em's ruined now, but it's okay.
It's all good.
Hey.
Shopify wins the whole event.
Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
I put my life savings on it, so they better win.
Who was the second? Sure, better.
Unironically, one of my friends, she like filled out the pick'ems by asking ChatGPT.
and
And let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna try to go back to our DMs and see if like she sent me screenshots of it. It was funny at the time. So I just remember her like telling me, and I was like, "Girl, what?" Okay, so the final verdict that ChatGPT got was G2 Guzzin is likely the favorite to win in a grand finals rematch, given their tactical experience, adaptability, and international exposure. That being said, Shopify Rebellion is a very dangerous opponent who has the potential to win if they play at their peak level. It would be an extremely close and competitive match, but G2 Guzzin would likely have the slight edge in a grand finals setting due to their overall consistency and ability to handle pressure. With no citation source. This is why we do not use ChatGPT in school kids. Anyways, yeah, that was definitely something. And then, yeah, that was. I mean, I don't think they're wrong necessarily, but I also am just a really big Shopify Rebellion fan. So,
I mean, other than Shopify for champions, who's like the second favorite, do you think? Like, who's going to be like in the grand finals with them?
I think
Probably
like
G2.
yeah, G2. I feel like G2 still kind of run it a little bit.
I mean, Falcons could come back out of lowers because I didn't Shopify send them to lowers.
Falcons has lost.
Oh, they're out.
They
They're
got
out fully?
eliminated by Zeta. Yeah,
Oh
Yo,
shoot.
which is
I would
actually
say I would say Team Falcon though, like in general, wouldn't be a bad pick though. It's just they're out. It's like in general, like GC. I really think it's going down to like Shopify and G2 again. I don't know. I feel like even though the actual like competitive scale is equalizing, I would say still needs to sometimes go a little bit more, if that makes sense. Like as in, I would say there's some teams are still under the belt compared to other teams, which I don't think is actually bad. It just comes down to a lot of these teams are just not necessarily put together. But there, there's been a lot of shuffling, I would say, this past season in GC, if I'm remembering correctly. I also could be lying, and I could just be dumb, so I'm sorry. But if I remember correctly, there's been like a lot of shuffling, which honestly I don't think that's bad because I think that just like brings in roster mania, similar to kind of like tier 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited to more see the future of GC in that retrospect. I do have the expectation that they're not going to change anything schedule wise, just because they don't want to treat GC as its own separate thing. So until Riot does something like that, it's not going to change necessarily like adding masters and stuff. But just exciting to just see maybe if there are any more roster mania moves, how that works, but then also just see how it kind of like correlates in the future. But
I feel
yeah,
like I feel like a second favorite for me is MIBR GC actually. MIBR, they beat Team Liquid, I think, and Team Liquid was the finalist last year, so it's kind of my thinking, but I have no idea, honestly. So we'll see.
I feel like I'm excited to see how the championships hold up and stuff. I think like a few other things I'm kind of looking forward in Valorant is going to be if I do actually end up buying the Arcane bundle, like the new one. Have you guys saw it? Like the
Fire.
one with like I think it's fire. I really like how it roars. Like it does like it does like that. This is very on brand for me to say. Like, this is not we don't have to take this out. We don't have to take this out. Like no, like when you inspect it, it starts to be like chomp chomp and roar.
What?
Look at the inspect. I'm not high, I swear. I'm drug free. The only drugs I take are medicated. Anyway.
The gun just goes, it's like chomp, chomp, and then that's it. It doesn't roar. What are you talking
No,
about?
it says roar.
Does it actually?
It says roar, chomp, 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 chomp.
Wait, it
Yeah.
does? I thought it just chomp, chomp.
Just say you're
No.
blind. Like, I don't know. Like,
I mean, I might be blind. I don't have my glasses on.
Goodness me.
Oh,
I like the
well.
Arcane bundle. I like the Arcane bundle. I'm tempted to get it, but my financial situation is not for another bundle right now.
Yo, but like, all I'm gonna say is that they're doing a gifting system.
Oh wait, yeah, speaking of bundles, they actually are doing the gifting system. I mean, I was about to talk about like the esports capsules next year and like what we think those could be, but like gifting system.
Oh, shoot.
Gifting system.
I'm
Gotta
really
like,
excited for that.
I'm really psyched for it. In terms of, I can't wait for the drama that's gonna come from it.
How is the gifting
What do
system
you
even gonna
mean
work?
you gifted someone the bundle and not me?
Like, is it gonna be like you can buy people skins like directly, or is it gonna be like you can like trade skins or like gift
Well,
your
have you ever done like the trading in League? Because
Yeah,
the way it
yeah.
works in League is like you can't
You-
trade things, but you can buy like
For
RP
them.
for other people or like buy a skin. So like you can buy them RP, but you can't buy them the skin. So you just like gift them RP, and they'll
Isn't
probably
it-
do something similar.
Isn't it you can either choose to gift them RP or gift them a skin yourself?
If you gift them a skin, it'll be a random skin, so you don't get to choose.
That's crazy.
So it's weird.
So like, imagine. Okay, I'm setting the stage here. Imagine you're like,
Stage.
I need
Just stop to speak.
Vandal skin. Okay, like, and and then someone's like, "Oh, I'll buy it for you." Like, I'm be honest, I'm referencing e-daters right now. Like the complete like crazy e-dater side of like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy you a skin for ha-has," you know?
I'll
Like,
buy you a skin, my
like,
sage.
oh,
I'll
like,
buy you
oh,
a
like
skin.
if you buy me a skin, like I'll put it on the gun. Like, imagine, like it's just like the ego vandal or like the wasteland vandal.
I'll buy the best skin for you, then you just get like Prism Vandal.
Like, just imagine, like you get like the wasteland vandal, and you have to be like, yeah, my
If anyone gives me the Wasteland Vandal, I am not pretending I like it. I'm sorry. I am saying we take the shit.
like. I'm not gonna lie. If I was dating someone, they gifted me the wasteland vandal. It might be kicked chat.
It might be Joe.
I might be.
Speaking of things that are cooked, 25 of the 43 monkeys that escaped the South Carolina research facility have been caught.
What? Oh.
That's your daily news for the day.
We have a daily news section now. We were taking real life into consideration. I mean, I was about to mention Trump a bit ago, but like,
God, it's like a really bright outside
See
right
how
now.
how this ties back into Valorant is the 18 remaining of those monkeys are my teammates in Valorant that have been throwing my games.
I think
So
there's more than 18. I think there's more than 18.
there might be more than 18
A little bit. Maybe they reproduced over the like.
over the 20 minutes they've been.
No, wait. How many ranked games though? Is it
Wait.
just one? Because or else the number just. What are you playing like a 22-person custom, bro? Like,
It was 3.5. There were 3 games with the enemy team, or no,
yeah.
math. There were more than one game. There was more than one game.
That's your takeaway from 22.
That's my takeaway.
That's the
That's my
takeaway.
takeaway.
That's
It was
the
more than one game.
Nice. I love math.
Math is everywhere.
It's in your
Yeah.
spreadsheets too.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. My spreadsheets do have a lot of math.
No,
Mhm.
like, can we not talk about spreadsheets?
What's wrong with spreadsheets?
I'm just
I'll let you two handle this. Anything else in the background?
It's some trauma.
Spreadsheet trauma.
The spreadsheets are really run the world.
They really run my nightmares. That's what they do.
They run your nightmares and the world. Let's go.
Man, what if the world is just a nightmare?
Okay, now we're turning into fate. Nice. Okay.
Do we skip fade ult in?
Nightmare take them type.
My bad, guys.
Going back to like going back into what this podcast is about like recent tier 3 news. I mean, the recent Mr. Funhaver before Open Qualifiers concluded and Ambrosia won it. The roster was I know it had Screwface in it. I know it has Screwface in it. I do not remember who that. I mean, I know it's like what's the core? What's the core?
It's just regular Ambrosia plus Screwface over Oompa. No.
Smiley. I'm gonna pronounce names wrong. Satellite and Akra, and then it was Screwface and I know this person isn't new to Ambrosia, but this person did play instead of Calypso some games. I think it was a KYU. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's been doing pretty good in Ambrosia too.
Oh, KYU?
Yeah, KYU.
Oh yeah, he plays on St. Clair.
Yeah. Well, actually, aren't a lot of Ambrosia.
Didn't he play for Ambrosia for the? Yeah, it's just the regular. It's just minus Rimpa plus what do you call it? Screwface. So Kai's been on it since their not their Q run, their
Promotion round, right?
relegation.
Yeah. So he's been there a while.
Yeah, he's been there for a while. Smiley and Caillou they play for SEC, and then we have Screwface that's like added, and then Satellite and Aegon have just been there. So, and then they have Cole as coach, so pretty cool. Like I think I don't know if I said that right, but sorry, Bestie.
The coach is a new person too. I know that for sure. Like a month or like maybe even like weeks ago, he got onto the roster or like publicly announced to go onto the roster anyway.
Because you mentioned Calypso, but I'm pretty sure Calypso is like doing collegiate now.
Was he? The last I heard of him, he was doing assistant coaching. He was doing assistant coaching.
He's doing Falcons, but I think he's with Keanu now, if I'm not mistaken.
It would not surprise me because that guy has what it takes, and it pains me to see that he hasn't in Gen.G yet, honestly. But I mean, technically he was because he was doing assistant work for Falcons. And,
yeah.
What was Falcons a part of EMEA? I forget.
Yeah.
So. No, they were.
Because they wouldn't be. They wouldn't be Pacific either.
No, they wouldn't be Pacific. So
I thought it was EMEA.
I'm pretty sure it's EMEA.
Not too sure. I don't really follow outside of NA very well. So
Same.
I mean, we have our own problems. Got my own stuff to worry about. Just kidding, guys. NA does not have any issues.
NA is completely perfect. No issues ever. Never.
No issues.
None.
There is no war in Bossing Side. There are no issues in NA.
Bro. I am self-conscious over him thinking that, like, I'm gonna dab, bro. Like,
I'm not gonna bring it up again.
You just dabbed again. You just turned over and said,
No. I'm not gonna bring it up again. Don't worry. Whatever. Let's talk about challengers. Because all the teams qualified for challengers now. We're not gonna have any more promotions or anything like that anytime soon, anyway. But are all the rosters who are in challengers now for the group stage like permanent, or like is there going to be like relegation later, or like? Because I've heard some rumors about like, I don't know how accurate these are, but like the teams that like get out of groups, like in terms like like eliminated from groups, they don't make it past into playoffs, or like out of challengers. That's what I heard. But I have no idea. I have no idea how accurate that is at all.
I don't really know. Off the top of my head, I don't really know what has been said publicly. So, it's really up to like kind of just Riot to make a statement, but Riot has also not made like any statement about next year. So anything.
We don't even know who the new tier 2 organizer is. We don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I feel like some things might change, some things might happen where teams don't make it. It really comes down to maybe the tournament organizer too at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So that is like one thing that can happen. But overall, I would say the only thing that I like can publicly say about it is that teams, y'all got this for like stage 3 main event. It'll be fun, it'll be interesting, hopefully, and not in a bad way, hopefully in a good way. And honestly, everyone at NICE, we're ready to hold it. So we're should be no issues on our end. So as for future past that, ideas of OQ, I'm guessing it's gonna be a normal schedule, kind of like similar to the last one, just because of how Premier isn't fully in yet. But yeah, besides that, that's kind of all that can publicly be said. But yeah, that was a very social awkward way of me trying to be like, what can I say? What can I not say? So hold on, I just thought of something. Speaking of tournaments, I feel like we should shout out I think we should shout out the YFP tournaments that are starting to be ran again. So I think we should go shout, like last episode we have Mr. Funhaver talking about the Mr. Funhaver events, and he kind of referenced YFP a little bit, and I think that we should honestly kind of just reference what they're trying to do with holding tournaments, kind of like filling in the weekends and holes. Not that Mr. Funhaver has holes, it's just like the time frames that could be holding a tournament that maybe, I mean, everyone's allowed to have their own life. Mr. Funhaver can have his own life, you know what I mean? Like, and so I think that's honestly like something that's more positive in the scene right now that we could probably just like discuss, give a shout out maybe to, like sign up for the tournaments, guys, because they're trying. So
if we can get this episode out before the tournament, sign-ups close anyway.
True. And then if not, guys, there'll be another one. Don't worry. So keep your eyes out. But I just like a shout out. I think if people are trying to run tournaments, I think that if you're in the scene and you don't have stuff that like are like fall in line with it, like in terms of issues of not being able to play, I feel like grab some four friends, pug it out, or I don't know. You know, you never know. So, yeah. I'm really trying to think of like other things to kind of talk about. I feel like I'm dead because I was at a LAN all week. So like my brain regarding Valorant is very like minuscule right now.
We could talk about things coming up, like patch notes, like Region Shield.
Good segue.
Changes.
Good segue.
Things like that.
The Phoenix changes.
What do we think about Region Shield as a feature in a game like Valorant?
I don't think it's going to be as crazy as everyone thinks it is going to be.
I'm going to be honest. No, there you go. I was just going to say, like, I feel like as a duelist player, like, unless like, you're baiting your team, I feel like the regen shield is like, yay if like you aren't dead by the time you hit site. But I feel like at least in like the lower ranked queues, I don't think it's going to be much difference because, usually I get a Phoenix that's like, yeah, I got this shit, and then he gets one tapped. I don't think the regen shield's really going to save him there. So,
I do like the addition of like I like it when Valorant like tries adding new stuff to its meta and like its game in general. Like they did with that Outlaw. First week the Outlaw came out though, everyone bought the Outlaw and it was like unplayable. But after it died down, you don't really see the Outlaw used as much anymore, and like ranked anyway. And like you see it used like properly in pro play, which is nice. So I feel like the same thing will happen with the regen shields. I feel like it's a nice balance to like phantoms and like how the guns are used in the game. I do like it. I don't think it'll be too crazy.
I think also just the way how I like look at it, if I'm not dumb, is that it relates to like, when you're healing. So I feel like that's also will be a good. Honestly, I think that will throw healers into the meta again, to be honest, because at least for depending on what composition you're wanting to use, you know what I mean? It might just be a little bit of a game changer depending on how you play. So we might see a little bit of adjustment into the meta, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. We might not even see that. I'm just being hoping, being hopium, being like, well, a team, who's going to be like the first team to do something weird with it? So,
probably Fnatic, honestly.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I was saying that the entire time. I'm like, Fnatic, guys. I'm like, Fnatic's gonna cook something up. Like,
I mean, it depends on how expensive it is also. We still don't know that, I don't think. The other thing about it.
One thing I did see was that it's supposed to be like kind of how the Outlaw was like the middle ground between the Marshal and the Op. It's supposed to be like the middle ground between lights and heavies, where like you start with 25 and then it like expands on that. And it's supposed to be like a counter to the Outlaw, I'm pretty sure. But obviously, I mean, no one really knows, but
that would make sense a little bit.
How is it supposed to counter that before, though?
Yeah, like
because it's 140 to the body, you just get one shot anyway.
Well, because I think it's supposed to. You start with like 150, but you like I don't know.
It starts 125.
Is that confirmed?
Well, the only thing we have is like the Phoenix clip they had, but like I swear, if I'm not stupid, and I hope to God this isn't true, it starts 125 and then it has like a base of 50, so technically you have 75 shielding in total. But you have 125 at all times. When the shield gets damaged, then it takes from the base 50 of the shield and then regens up to 125 again. So instead of like 150 and you have 25, it's 125 and you have 50 left over that regens.
So that's punishable. Okay. Yeah, I was seeing things that were saying the opposite. And then, I mean, obviously, no one that isn't a dev, other than maybe like players who are playtesting it, really know for sure. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
We'll have to wait and see. I mean, they could also do like the 150 thing with the 25 left over if they think they need to like buff it a bit, maybe. I think that's something they definitely could do.
Yeah.
Or like they could like add more like reserve shields and like change how it works. So like we'll have to wait and see. I think it's really cool what they're trying to do though.
100%.
My ADHD just made me like, you guys are talking about like that, and then it player devs that remind me of like the demos. We talk about how like whoever does like the demos now for like the skin lines and stuff is like just radiant, bro.
I'm pretty sure it's tens.
Bro, like I just like you're telling me that Tension Tires from like Pro Play is like, yeah, I'm a pro. I take care of all the demos.
I'm a contracted preview guy now.
Like, he's like Riot goes, yo, we need you tens, and it's like the bat signal.
I think it's so funny.
Never fear, I'm here.
I think it's so funny how in the previews too you have like normally like you used to have just like the gun, right? But nowadays you have like the gun, then they're pulling out the knife, and they're pulling out the secondary along with it in the main primary gun preview.
Well, I'm like, I feel like I'm in like a mini little VCT match while just watching a pro for a gun
like
skin.
I swear it's gonna come to the point where eventually they're just gonna have like a music video playing in the back.
We're gonna like they're gonna come out with like the first like K-pop skin line, and it's gonna be like
JDK collab.
It's gonna be like 10 play, and then anyways, it's gonna be like 10's like playing it, and then they're just gonna have you know those like CapCut like music like fan edits, like fan edits to like a K-pop song, bro. Like I swear, like that would
go hard. That would go hard for Valorant's audience, honestly. No?
Can we get like a Subway Surfers game mode in Valorant, low key?
Isn't that just what play? Or Spike Rush, sorry. Would that be Spike Rush?
If you put Subway Surfers like on the side of this episode, people just like have something else to watch on the side.
Oh, real. So
I mean, we are just talking heads right now. We need some like this Valorant gameplay.
I mean, I don't know what to talk about. Like, it's like very. I don't know. I feel like we're in like a weird position where it's like we're in between stage 3, so and only 2 out of 3 people can really talk about it, and then kind of like besides that, like I would say GC is it's still going on, and there's still a lot to be played because it just started, so it's kind of like hard to talk about that because I don't even know when this episode will be out. So for like, oh yeah, like blah 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 is doing blah blah blah, and then watch one of us like jinx them. I'm not getting caught, bro. Y'all be lagging. I'm not.
Well, I'll do it. SR is gonna win, get to the grand finals, and then lose to some lower bracket team. That's my prediction. No hate to SR. I just like I don't know. It'll be cool if they can win 2 times in a row, but I think it would be nicer if we have like a shift in like the best GC team.
He hates the script, guys. Anyways,
yeah, you can't go around the script.
I'm not going around the script. I'm changing the script entirely. I burned it. It's new.
Really has never heard about Faker. Okay,
okay.
Faker.
I'm just saying. Baker even had his dips, okay, but he came back stronger. That's what.
Well, it's just part of the plot. You know, he can't win everything.
Okay, speaking about scripts, someone tell me how in Worlds 2020. The entire, or I don't know what year it was, but the world song is called Fly, Fly, Phoenix, Fly, and the team called FPX wins through like entirely. Like, can someone tell me how that makes sense?
Is the script?
It's AI generated nowadays. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest, I know nothing about League, so I was just
I mean, hey, fake. I know nothing about League nowadays either. I used to be a big League head, and then Valorant came out.
All you need to know is Faker. Faker is life.
Saying, bro. That's
real.
Did
you guys hear of the like this happened a while ago? But did you hear of the Faker signature bundle that came out with Ari and LeBlanc?
It was like $300.
More than
500
or something.
I know someone who bought it.
Do you think that they will ever do that?
Yeah, hold on. Pause. We can get to that in a second. So they got it like that, Dave.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Like, I swear to God, even Faker was saying not to buy the bundle or something. Like, people just wanted it.
It's just not worth.
People were trying to boycott Ari so people don't buy the skin.
I remember that. I feel like it might do something like that for Valorant, but I feel like that's a very long road ahead of us because True. I feel like also a $500 like bundle is crazy.
I mean, that's not that far off. The bundles are already $100, so I mean, people would pay like.
But this would be like, in comparison, this would be like a single gun skin, though.
Yeah, I really.
I guess if it was just one
for 500.
It'd probably be like 100 for like one skin. I think that's what most people would pay.
We still haven't gotten like any like world champion like team skins though. We gotten like the esports classics and that's it. Like we got champion vandals and phantoms from like the overall tournament.
Yeah.
But we haven't gotten anything like an EDG like champions bundle or something. You know?
I wish that they did that because like in League, like anytime, like whenever the team wins, like they get skins of the characters that they want. They should do like skins for the gun that they want.
Yeah, I can
They,
see
like,
that.
like Kong wanted an op. That'd be
Like
cool.
at the end of like the year, we should create like a bundle each year of like in the bundle the variants like of different guns are for different things for like all the masters and champions. So like even if it's like not doesn't necessarily like reference just like the team or something like that, like it could be like a moment. Like for example, when like Abyss came out in like G2, all for like that shot just like fell off the map, like something that like resembles that or something. Like I feel like that'd be cool. You know what I mean? It's like or like that one time when was it Victor or Crashies, but they like killed like the 5 people.
Crashies.
Oh yeah, those crashes on
like,
Fracture. Yeah.
They put the stuff like in like
Well, don't
game.
they do that in sprays?
Well,
They
yeah,
do that
but
in
I feel like
spray, cards too.
like I'm gonna be honest, I'm not picking that spray over the meowing cat. Like I'm sorry. Like how can I annoy my teammates then? Like what? Like
No.
Every time I hear that skin, I turn the volume off and I just leave the game.
you're the problem.
I can't stand it. It's just like gnawing at my ears, and I'm sitting there trying to play the game.
So when we get a queue, bro, I got some
Oh no!
spray for you.
I'm queuing against you. I'm gonna
Try, I'll win.
I'll just play with no audio on.
Unironically, even though I'm not wearing it, I can't even play for like a month, so
get banned.
hashtag carpal tunnel, guys. It's not lit. I'm gonna be honest, if I didn't just wake up from a nap, I would have still been wearing like the brace, but yeah.
Owie.
You'll get better soon. You'll get better soon, I believe.
True.
It's all from spreadsheets, guys.
From spreadsheets. Are you good though? Like, I mean, you did say you just went to like a land. Like, we kind of glossed over that. Well, then where you go?
Oh, I was just in good old Cincinnati. Did not see Joe Burrow. Disappointing.
What were you even doing there?
I don't know.
Joe Burrow wasn't even
Clearly,
there.
it wasn't winning. And then it was okay. It was definitely interesting. A lot of interesting moments. It was
Was that for Queen City?
yeah.
We were supposed to go to that, but they were like, "Yeah, no, we got something better for you guys."
Queen City? I've never heard of this.
We went
Queen
to,
City Clash.
We went to yeah, I went to that. It was fun. Actually, shout out Low Key. I don't know if Peaches will ever listen to this, but Peaches is like a Go admin. She's pretty slay. Really cool person. The facility is pretty cool. Trying to think what else. Just like overall, it was a nice little collegiate land. There's of course like some shit talk. Got to see some old friends.
Gotta love some shit talk.
And then some shit talk, you know. It's very interesting.
Shout out Joe Burrow.
We're entering another weird phase. Chris, send more random shit, please. In the DM, Chris, please. Oh my god, we need help.
Chris. Hurry up.
But I was so depressed though. I get to see Joe Burrow, guys. I'm kidding.
Are we missing anything like crazy that like we haven't mentioned?
I don't think so.
Like we talked about Game Changer Champions, we talked about Open Qualifier.
I feel like the next episode that we do like this is gonna be a lot easier to talk like about things. But I feel like there's so many things that are going on at the same time that are like still going on. You know what I mean? So
we are in the mid phase.
And yeah. So I would say honestly, stay tuned if you're listening to this and or watching this and seeing our beautiful faces.
I have to go you're listening to this at all.
I feel like that stay tuned for future episodes. We're gonna have an episode like upcoming that it's gonna be very intriguing if you follow if you're following stage 3 and just challenges in general. Might be pretty cool. So That's my advertisement skills, guys. As you can tell, I'm not an advertisement major, and my glasses keep going sideways, bro. I'm falling apart. But yeah, so this is episode 2 of the Retake. Again, I'm Hale.
From a and I'm Relic from Pearl. Nice to meet you.
From Pearl.
From Pearl.
Yeah.
Straight out of Pearl.
Straight out of Pearl.
I'm from Ascent.
I'm from the nasty
Like
streets of
Colorado.
Bind.
But yeah, we'll come back another day. Probably by the time.
If
If we're not fired. If we're not fired, that's a very important thing.
Please
Probably.
don't fire us.
We're gonna get a message later like, I'm sorry to let you guys know.
We got some new hosts.
We found some people who are actually qualified. No,
But it'll
Yeah,
probably be like,
so-
we'll probably talk about some, like, I don't know, Challenger stuff. Probably some, like, post game stuff.
Next episode after Challengers, I'll be able to freely talk about whatever. So
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Let's go.
we
Leaks galore.
gotta wait
No.
like a month, bro. We gotta. Until then, I gotta get paid, bro. Like, my job, guys. So, but yeah. So, anyways, we'll see you next time if we're all here.
I hope we're here. It's kind of fun.
Hope so.
Hope so.
Shout out Joe Burrow.
I
Joe
like
who?
the Bengals, bro.
Go Bengals.
God damn.
I like the Bengals.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Not this thing. And.
Good enough. Good enough.